Most people see pink vans driving down the road. They have no idea what it took to put them there.
Every day, we move people who can simply get in the car and drive themselves. Miss one pickup, someone misses dialysis. Miss one discharge, the hospital bed stays occupied. There are no excuses in this business.
18 months ago, this company didn't exist. Today, we're building something much bigger than a transportation company. We're building an organization that changes how healthcare moves.
This is the real story. The wins, the failures,
the chaos, the decisions that keep us moving.
Welcome to Cross-Care Transport.
Hey guys, I'm Diane. I'm the Executive Assistant and Operations Coordinator for Cross-Care Transport. I do it all. At a startup this young, you have to be able to do your admin work, jump in as a dispatcher, answer any questions that the team may have, answer questions as they come in from clients, from facilities. So yeah, I do it all. And right now, I'm actually working on hiring a much needed dispatcher because we need the help. We are drowning. There's no way for us to possibly grow if we keep having to deal with all these phone calls back to back to back every single second. Lord, please save us.
Hey, Diane. The two drivers we have coming today that we're doing the interviews for, we're gonna do, as long as they're good and we're gonna proceed with them, we're gonna do an on-the-go road test with them. Meaning we're gonna go do 2 pickups because we're down a driver because Ronnie's out.
My role here is operations and marketing and overall trying to build one of the best non-emergency medical transportation companies in the region.
Here, I handle all finance-related issues, compliance as well, and sales. So pretty much everything that has to do with numbers, legal, and like pretty much like issues that we need to abide by. So I handle all these aspects of the business.
That's why I'm like, the other thing is we need to hire a dispatcher who speaks real. How about the guy you said who applied and you said he would be good for dispatch?
Oh yeah, I still have his resume.
Call him in for an interview.
I'm gonna reach out.
I know you're doing your job. I'm just saying. Now just be prepared for Kevin to be all like,
What could Kevin possibly say against hiring a dispatcher, a full-time dispatcher? We need to hire a full-time dispatch person immediately.
no, you have to deliver the news to him the way you delivered it to me.
How did I deliver it to you? Wasn't it the same way?
Full time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys don't need me full-time on a full-time basis. I'm not saying you don't need me at all.
Okay.
What you should have hired first, in my opinion, was a full-time dispatcher. I can't believe I'm holding this like this.
Let's interview people. We can structure it, and I think we're specific amount of hours where we're strictly very busy, and then so we can focus back on goals. Not full-time, specific hours that we really busy where we really need it. Like I'm saying 9 to 3. That covers pretty much like, most of it, yeah. It has to pick back up before, we have to be in a good position before, like, the season again.
That's not gonna be a problem.
So the reason we have these meetings with Kevin is because he's finance department and I'm operations and marketing, I like to say for now. So we always have to consult our ideas and what we think is necessary in terms of our operational efficiency at every stage of the business. And sometimes we agree and sometimes we don't. Like for today, we agree, which is good because we realize all the goals that we've set for us to have started by now within this past month since Diane has joined us. We have not touched one, so we need to take the leap of faith and hire a dispatcher so we can continue to push forward on the projects that we want to have in place by the fall.
Like this was a hard case, and this was the team's first time doing it. This case, the reason why it's hard is because it's narrow. The stair chair itself can't fully fit. So at that point, like, you know, we kind of have to move the stair chair a little bit, find the right angle for it, and also, like, you know, to be able to bring the patient upstairs. So sometimes, like, you know, we find these hard cases with literally narrow staircases or staircases that not straight, that kind of turn around, or, like, you know, that kind of curve, I mean, or staircases that are they are not actually fully done. So we still take these cases and we use the equipment in a way that is safe for us to bring the patient in.
But I wanted to quickly mention that the reason for moving the cars back and forth is when we got this place, which is like a brand new build, there's 3 units. We're the middle unit, and every unit only is allowed 5 parking spots, according to our lease. And as soon as we moved in, we were the first to move in. We have big vans and we have a lot of team members, which is something I brought up, but it's fine. The parking became an issue for our neighbors, and as a result, the landlord decided to number the parking spots, and God forbid, any of our team members parks in the neighbor's parking for a second, even though they're not using it right now, it's the end of the world. So I make sure to be super intentional about moving cars in and out of our garage space so that we don't take up any of their spots. And then in addition to that, because we have so many team members, we rented parking spot up the street. So we have 6 additional parking spots at a different location, walking distance, and that's to mediate the whole parking situation.
I work here at Cross Care Transportation. I'm recently new, and I really love the company. My bosses are great, co-workers are great, and I live close by too, so traveling is a good convenience too. But the one thing that I would say is a thorn in my side is me being able to park here in front of this company. And because it's a handicap spot and it's a free spot, you know, to anybody who have a handicap sticker, which I do have displayed in my window, the owner here have an issue with me parking my car here in front of his business. Now everybody got 5 spots, he have 5 spots, and he feels me parking here is an inconvenience to his company. Well, he need to take that up with the town, because as me being a person with a handicap, I'm entitled to park here, and it's not his parking spot.
So what I think you can gain from this series is a whole wealth of knowledge and, most importantly, experience. This is not our first business. We have had multiple businesses in the past. This is our 5th business. All the other ones didn't work out. However, all the knowledge and the lessons we took from those failures has allowed us to make this business work, and we're continuing to push forward and grow and scale it to somewhere there's no limits. I think it's so important to kind of showcase what it means to start a company, how to grow a company, maintain a company, especially as somebody who went to school for business. You know, theory is not the same thing as implementing things in the real world. And you will find that a lot of the decisions we make and a lot of the things that we are faced with, you can't really be taught in a classroom. You just have to figure it out as you go. And there's so much positive to that in a way, because I think it's so important. Like, there's no one right way, and you can't replicate things entirely. You just have to do what is unique to you and what works for you. I remember when we were starting this company, a lot of people had input. They thought there was a lot of things we didn't need to do, but we went with our gut and we said, no, this is something we want to do. I want to wrap the Vans in pink. A lot of people were like, that cost isn't worth it, but it was an investment we thought was necessary to set us apart, and we've seen the return on that. But it wasn't a light investment. We thought to ourselves, if we're gonna start offering services, let's go in all the way. Let's not just ease into it. If we really wanna be a leading company in the industry and we wanna set ourselves apart, we have to fill the void, and we have to approach our introduction into the local market from a point of view that is not a transporter. And I think it was really important that we don't come from the transportation world, because we approached it from, what do clients need? These are the struggles they have, and this is what the industry is not offering them. So we went and approached it from there, and it's been working. And we're continuously finding the wants and the needs of the market, and we're saying, how can we improve this? How can we implement this? How can we start diversifying the pool of services that we're offering without bankrupting the company, and also maintaining the standards of the brand? And that's so important. You know, even making the hard decision to say, okay, we're gonna put 2 people in a van at all times. Like, that's not a light decision. That's something that, one, sets us apart, 2, allows us to do and perform all the services that we offer, but it also sets us apart in the sense that it offers a sense of security to our clients. It offers a sense of confidence in who we are and what we're doing, and that is more important than anything. Now it's like finding the balance of, okay, how do we sustain that? How do you continue to scale and maintain having, you know, the demand of labor and all of the equipment and all of the investment that's required to continue to grow and, you know, set yourself apart from the market. So these are all the important things that I believe you guys are gonna learn on in this series, and I think these are the important discussions as well that are necessary, because nothing's cookie cutter, and usually the advice that you're given by finance people is not the advice that works to start a company, and you're gonna learn that on this journey.